City.
Actually, that's spot on.
It is spot on.
All the competition that try to compete.
Everything is spot on.
What's good, family? Welcome back to SOS Nation. We are back with another episode of My Point Exactly. I got some very special people with me today. I will be your host, Jermaine. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
All right, it is Anthony, aka Young God, the Holy One, trading the Force like I'm Obi-Wan. Y'all can check me out on Cloud9 Analytics every week.
It's your boy Trey.
What's up?
Oh, you got it, bro.
Oh, my bad, brother. I'm Xavier Maddox, kid from Bowie State, Maryland. Studying sports management, trying to get that degree, man.
I love it.
Everybody knows your boy Hot Take Trey. I come with the hot takes every week. Schooling Anthony on the black quarterback. Let's go, Cam.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite quarterback at that.
I mention this every episode, huh?
Look, speaking on black quarterbacks, we got a black quarterback for our first topic today. Russell Wilson, he's been cooking up the first, 8 weeks of the season now. Do you guys have Russell Wilson in your MVP race?
After the last 2 games where he has a total of 7 turnovers, I do not have him in my top 3 anymore. He is number 4 or 5 in my MVP race. I have Patrick Mahomes leading by a slightly large margin with Aaron Rodgers taking up second. And then I have sleeper Derrick Henry at third. If he continues on the pace that he's on, he may have a very historic season. We just haven't been talking about it because, all of the quarterbacks that's been shuffling and all of the different storylines like that. But there needs to be more conversation about what Derrick Henry has been doing, not just this season, but over the last 3 seasons. He is definitely my third in the MVP discussion. And I'll have Russell Wilson and Tom Brady both at 5. I don't have a 4.
I got my boy Patty Mahomes. I think he caught Russell Wilson after his last 2 the ball over, like Anthony said, 70 times. Patrick Mahomes, he quietly put together a great season, 25 touchdowns, only 1 interception. The same Buffalo Bills team who just select Seattle, the Kansas City Chiefs went into Buffalo and beat them. They had a narrow victory this past week against Carolina. And Patrick Mahomes do Patrick Mahomes things, man. I know y'all saw that touchdown when he caught the ball on the run, drifted to the right, throw it back across his body to the left, man. He just do things that a lot of people can't do. And I playing fantasy football, you see numbers go up and down every year. And it's like for the last few years, Russell Wilson, even last year when Patrick Mahomes, Lamar won it, Russell Wilson always starts out hot. He come out like gangbusters. And it seems like he always fades towards the middle to the end of the season. So I'm not surprised that he started hitting a bump in the road. And it's gonna take a toll on his body. He had to put that cape on every week because that Seattle defense bad. That's the only reason why he might creep back into the MVP conversation. Because as long as if he got to play Superman, because that defense sucks, he gonna put up numbers. But I just think Patrick Mahomes gonna keep on doing his thing, and Aaron Rodgers doing his thing. And another running back that's been carrying his team because his quarterback Dink and Dunk, Alvin Kamara. He's doing.
Yes.
He's carrying the Saints offense right now. He's the if it's not a quarterback, I would like him to get a vote.
Respect.
Do you actually have Russ in your MVP race?
I have him. He's gonna always be in the race because he's gonna put up numbers because their defense is so bad. And for them to win, they gotta score 30 plus every game. And he just can't turn the ball over. He played bad against Buffalo. That red zone interception to Poyer, that was bad. And then I don't know. Russ gonna put up numbers, and it seems like the narrative. MVP is about narrative. It's like the narrative this year that they want to get Russ an MVP vote. It's like Mahomes get the LeBron James treatment.
I agree with that.
what like they do so much great every week that like they don't want to keep on giving MVP. So I think the narrative they want Russ to get it, but long as if Kansas City keep on winning, I wish they played Pittsburgh. Because if Mahomes could thread Pittsburgh defense, then I'm pretty sure we'll wrap up MVP that week. But it's gonna be a tight race because the narrative they want Russ to get it. I feel like.
I have to go against the flock on this one, man. I feel like Russell Wilson is my MVP, only because, man, he's been robbed so many times. My favorite quarterback is Cam Newton, but Russell Wilson has definitely – I've been keeping my eye on him for a long time. This man has DK Metcalf, the best receiver in the game right now, and with a complimentary Tyler Lockett. So, really, I feel like he's the one that, of course, initiates the offense. He's the quarterback. He gets everything flowing, man. He makes sure DK Metcalf can jump up and get that ball. Yes, he had two games that were just, it wasn't Russell and Wilson like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that affected him like a lot tremendously where he's not number one in first place voting. Really, I feel like Patrick Mahomes is definitely number two. I agree with Trey. If he plays I wish he played the Steelers because that would definitely let me know, okay, I might have to put him number one. But Patrick Mahomes, yes, he does get the LeBron treatment. His throws, he's the best passer in football as far as I'm concerned. But I just feel like, man, they probably might get sick when I say this, but I feel like his offense is better than Russell Wilson's offense. So I feel like they kind of carry him a little bit. And I'm not trying to say like LeBron carrying Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? But they kind of, I mean, think about it.
I get what you're saying. You're basically saying that Patrick Mahomes, he fits better in his offense than Russ fits in his offense. He's more productive in the offense.
Wow.
Exactly.
Russ okay. So
I might take DK and Lockett over Tyreek and Kelsey. If I'm picking up a 1-2, I might take DK and Lockett over Tyreek and Kelsey.
I
agree with you on that.
But we're gonna stop with this. All right, so who do I need to attack first? DK Metcalf or Russell Wilson? Where would you like me to start? Because I definitely just saw a third, fourth year quarterback go into motion and throw a touchdown pass. He's literally doing everything he can for y'all to be like, hey, you do realize I'm the only quarterback in NFL history in 9 games to go 25-1. 25-1. You will never see anything like what this young man is doing on a football field. 25-1 in 9 games. Russell Wilson has just as many turnovers as Patrick Mahomes will probably have for the rest of the season. He had that in 2 games. And now I'm going to go on to DK Metcalf.
That's what I say.
Why do you think DK Metcalf is as good as he is? Do you think that's DK or do you think that's Russell Wilson? I'll wait.
I think it's DK, man. I saw DK in college before the neck injury. DK was a dog, man. Like, he a dog, man. Like,
have y'all seen his route? Have y'all seen his route tree? I don't like it.
Not all great.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Moss ran like 3 routes. He ran a post.
Randy Moss. Do not mention Randy Moss and DK Metcalf in the same sentence in front of me and expect me not to get upset.
That is funny.
Hold on. You gotta say that. You gotta
Don't do that.
Say that.
Don't do that.
The next question.
Why would you even do that?
3 rounds.
Because he ran 3 rounds.
Next question. Randy Moss is the best deep threat ever to exist in football.
We thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode. Be sure to check out more shows here on this YouTube page, such as SOS Discussions or My Point Exactly. And most of all,
keep watching Spot On Sports!
It's a new wave of sports that's sweeping the nation. We're not just accurate, it's spot on.